The first step in being ready for an election and being part of that popular sovereignty is being an informed voter. And so you guys are going to do some research to find out how to do that and hopefully help the adults in your life learn a little bit about the candidates that they may have a chance to vote for. Whether it's your parents or a neighbor, someone in your life will be eligible to vote, and I want you to find that person and be able to talk to them about the candidates and what you think. You're not old enough to vote yet, but you're close. You're old enough for people to listen to your ideas. So, we're going to start out by having you go to the VoterView website. If you know your parents' information and you think they're okay with you looking it up, you can look them up by their first and last name and their birthday. If you did that, you would find one like mine. I went ahead and scrolled up so you can't see what party I'm registered for and all that kind of stuff. But you can see on there, where do you go to vote? Where does that person need to go to vote? What time the poll is open? And then if you click here, you get a sample ballot. Now I live out of Wichita, and so I live out in the country. I don't have much to vote for in this election. I only have school board, and as you can see, most of the school board elections for my community have no one running opposed. However, on this one, position 1, I will have to choose between 3 different people. Some of them I know all personally, so I'm going to have to look at what they think about things, what they want to do on school board. I'm going to have to do my research and figure out which one I want to vote for. You guys will do that research for the races where you live. So to start with, if you don't know this information about your parents, or if you think your parents might not like you looking them up to see if they're registered or not, or if they're not registered, look up your address. I'm looking up the school's address for right now. And you can see, once again, this is where someone living at the school would go to vote. If you live close to the school, that would be the same polling location for your family, I expect. But here's what I really want you to look at. If you scroll down and tell it to show districts, I want you to pay special attention to which city council district you are part of and which school member district. I don't know why it's called that. Usually we're used to seeing USD 259. For some reason they have it as school member. But it's in USD 259, and the school is in the 5th district. The 5th district does not have a candidate running, but there is one at-large candidate that everyone's adults will be able to vote for if you live in Wichita. And the city council race, once again, not every district has a candidate running there, but some of you live in the 4th district, which does have a city council race running. It will not be the same as the 4th district here, which also has a candidate running, has an election between the 4th district. All of you have, in your area, you have adults who will be able to vote for mayor, though. And for one member of the school board, some of you will just have 2 members of the school board that can be voted for. And the mayor and the city council have pretty similar related jobs and issues they're discussing. And so you're going to take a look at, first of all, at which district, which people do you need to pay attention to? And then we'll go on and we'll take a look at what those people have to say. So you have a graphic organizer to fill out. Please complete all of it, even if you're not in those districts. I focused the categories based on a couple different things. So this website, the Wichita Beacon, has a nice short survey they asked candidates to talk about, and so that has a set of questions that are pretty easy to read. KMUW asked a very similar set of questions to the candidates, but got slightly different answers, so if you don't understand one place, go to the other. Now, at least one candidate, specifically Brent Davis, did not answer questions for either one of those sites. I'm not sure why, but he did answer questions for a place like KSN. And so on the KSN website, you find information from him. You can also just use Google and look him up. Get to his campaign websites right here. There's not a lot of information there, but it does tell you some of the things he wants to do. You're welcome to use Google, but if you are stuck, there are links to the Wichita Beacon and the KMUW websites to help you find information. Let me know if you're stuck or having questions. Hopefully you can find at least one issue or set of issues that you say, oh, these are important to me. Here we have the mayors talking about property taxes, water, and safety. I'm guessing water and safety might be some things that you think are important in your life, and especially their answers. Sometimes you might like it, sometimes you might not, but you need to know which one has the position that you agree with more before you can figure out how you would vote when you're older, and for right now, how you would advise an adult to vote.